Okay. Yesterday I went to my first physical therapy appointment since being diagnosed with functional neurological disorder. Was really hoping to get to work on my gait. We didn't get to do that. So it was really unreasonable goal for me to think that I could do that yesterday. So to help see my progress, because I feel like I'm not doing very well at all. We're making a recovery log. So you see where I'm starting, and it saves from having to take notes of how I do with all these. So I met with speech therapist the other day because I am having problems chewing and swallowing. Facial muscles are not working right. They hurt. I'm having a hard time moving the tongue side to side, so I'm going to show you that, especially if it's something that you're experiencing with this new disorder. It's very, very new for me. So it might be TMI, but I'm going to do like I'm going to show you how my tongue does not work and why I was sent to a speech therapist. Now, obviously, you can move it up and down. I can speak okay. But side to side, that is as fast as it goes. Now my neck hurts, my back is tight just from moving my tongue. So having a hard time moving food around in my mouth, and sometimes turns into cement, what it feels like, and I have a hard time swallowing at that point. So that's usually my cue to spit it out and try something softer. Or she advised that I mix up things with, a bite of something difficult, something soft, and drinking ice cold beverages will wake up those swallowing muscles. She was amazing. So there was another activity she had me do, and it was placing a towel here and moving my head down tight for 3 seconds. And it's supposed to help with these muscles here that are not responding very well when I'm trying to swallow. Excuse me. But my physical therapist said I'm not ready for that. It's causing too many other symptoms to surface when I try to do that. So our adaptation is just me looking down for 3 seconds and up for 3 seconds. So here goes. I'm going to look at and be mindful of what are my other muscles doing. Do I start twitching? My face and my thumbs are the first things that will start twitching, and after that, the tremors. They kick in. I always have tremors. So this has been my norm for 3 months. But they will get increasingly worse as soon as I start moving. Down 3. Up 3. It's not easy. I'm tense in between my shoulder blades. I had to shake my arms out because they were somehow activating, and it felt like I was pushing against a resistance when I pushed down. We are only doing sets of 3. I will do another set of 3 later off camera. Another set that I'm doing, just depending on how many I can do. Oh, this is why I didn't walk yesterday. Let me adjust this so you can see my hands. All right. Well, let's do a little bit more. Don't mind my cleaning supplies in the background. All I'm doing here is working on my hands because I have the most control of my hands and my arms. So that is where we're starting. And I'm supposed to move them up and down. And the tremors have already started. This is very difficult. It doesn't help my anxiety that I hear my dogs clawing at the back door. I'm gonna yell at them to go away. Okay, we're gonna call that done. Okay, there's no point in breathing until this goes away. It's not going to go away. The next step, we're going to try working the arms. Adjust the screen. Oh, those dogs. Okay. I like to use the speech is gone. The noise canceling headphones when I do this. So the 5 kids in the house and the dogs are not part of that problem. And I play my meditation and sleep, so maybe ocean waves or rain when I do this, and it really helps. So next one is arms. This hand will do whatever it wants at this point, and I try to grab onto something because the fingers just go and drive me crazy. I was diagnosed 3 weeks ago with functional neurological disorder, and I had my first, the first symptoms that I had appeared, well, that we know are related to functional neurological disorder and not my autoimmune, were within the last 8 to 10 weeks. Okay. And the next one is heat. Moving my arms. I don't even remember what things are called right now. Just doing that. I like the arm one better. My arms do really well. I feel a lot stronger in my arms than anywhere else. And I can activate my arms. I'm pushing on the chair. I can activate my arms and not have, my feet working. I like the arms. So I'm gonna do, I think I'm just supposed to do like in and out, one side. And the other is kind of make up my own thing. So I'm doing these kinds of activities, and another one is this way and down. Do a couple of each. I'll do another session later. I'm trying to do 3 sessions a day. Oh, maybe I could try sitting straight. I've only had 1 session, so we'll see how this goes. Right now, my insurance doesn't want me to have sessions. I'm supposed to be in acute rehab at a facility for 6 hours a day for 4 to 6 weeks or more, and it was all denied. I've been out of the hospital for 3 weeks now and just now getting physical therapy. So I'm pretty sure the things I was trying at home were making it worse. That's an arm activity I'm doing. Oh, and the other one is trying to do the wrists by themselves, and that's a whole lot easier. Really, a whole lot easier. Left hand, yeah, a lot easier. And when I try to do them alternating, in my mind, I'm going right, left, right, left. Otherwise, they don't move. They'll go together, or it all falls apart. My last exercise, no, I have 2 more exercises. My next exercise, as I'm supposed to do this lying down, is we're trying to get my body to talk to the core a little bit better, because the tremors are coming mostly from this area. Like a big old shiver, and then they like wiggle themselves out the top of my head, and that's how I feel. Sometimes I sit there and hold my head like it's gonna help. It doesn't help, it's coming from the core. So I'm supposed to practice breathing exercises. My psychologist said that the breathing exercises I should try are 4 seconds in, 4 seconds, hold. 4 seconds, exhale. Okay, I feel like I'm gonna die when I hold, especially the more circles of that I do. He drew it out like a circle. The more of that I do, I get panicky, and the twitches, the face, it all starts going. So we're stepping that down. Physical therapist said, just deep breathe in and out, whatever pattern I want, whatever, not counting seconds. The only thing I'm tracking is, am I moving my belly instead of my chest? I'm only doing 3 breaths. I'm gonna do that. It's actually relaxing me like it's supposed to. And the last and final one is that my muscles have gotten extremely, well, they feel extremely weak, and my back is arching suddenly quite a bit. My bottom's coming out, my chest is coming out. It's really got a big arch, and it's causing me quite a bit of lower back pain. So I generally am a yoga person, and I have tried the cat-cow really, really hard. I want to point out that it is, right now, it's February 26th, and on November 25th or so, I was suited up in fire gear because I'm a firefighter, not a firefighter anymore. So I'm very fit. I'm usually very thin. I've been on high doses of steroids since December 1st. So not quite 3 months. And I have gained weight. My body is changing shape. Got the buffalo hump. I was diagnosed with an autoimmune December 6th. So I lost my eyesight because of that autoimmune. This eye is blind. Dealing with a lot of that, had a lot of traumas with those health issues, and that's why we think I'm where I am today. Chicken or the egg? Was I already having some of these symptoms and not noticing? Who knows? Who knows? Who cares? We're just moving forward day by day. The last one is similar to the cat-cow that I cannot do, but I'm supposed to do either sitting or laying down. Laying down is better with a pillow behind my knees. Look at these tremors, they're gone. Let's see if they start again. So I am to arch my back, and like just now I'm doing the cat. I'm trying to relax my back out. It doesn't ever go out. It's not hard. It feels good. It feels like a good stretch. Everything is very tight. I'm pitched forward big time. Just trying to move this in and out. My whole back is just spasming right now. It's very tight. So what I will do is move to a heating pad, which usually doesn't do any good. Medication doesn't do any good, nor does what is that called? Like muscle creams. Like, no, does nothing for these. But we're gonna try them because it feels good to lay on the heating pad. So out and in. I'm so glad my face isn't twitching because that's a really ugly sight, and I would probably not continue recording myself. I decided to make this not only for myself as a journal, but for the people that are newly diagnosed. Most of us are denied treatment. Most of us are misunderstood. And it helps to join a support group online. It does help. But what really helps are the videos of how other people are doing things, and there aren't very many out there. So recovery log for functional neurological disorder 1. I hope that you might find this either enlightening or helpful.